Yo. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. We are so back, boys. We are so back. How you guys doing today? All right. Dude, we need exchanges, man. We need exchanges so bad. You want to see my duplicate storage real quick? Before we get into anything else, let me just show you what I'm sitting on currently. So if I go to Premium League SBC storage, look at this. Look at how many Harry Kanes I have, bro. If we don't get duplicate exchanges during Team of the Year, I'm just going to have to chuck all this into like an icon player pick or something. We'll have to figure it out, man. I'm holding on to hope, however small it is. How? League SBC grinding, brother. I've been spamming Pale Tools. We're almost at 200 run-throughs this time around of League SBCs since they released, what, last week? Re-released? Have you been, man? I haven't seen you since last year. Yeah, dude. I haven't seen you since last year either, man. I'm doing good. Look at all these 89 pluses. You're just chilling there. Look at how many packs we could make off of this. That's wild, man. We have a few options too when it comes to, where is it? Yeah, no, I need exchanges. So we're going to have a lot of people, I feel like, in and out this stream, and I'm going to repeat myself a million times. That's fine. We haven't packed the Team of the Year yet. Oh, we should put a counter on screen. Let's do that real quick. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Let me do this first so we are all on the same page. Blake is here. Wobble's here. The two that I know would have this question. So we're going to answer it right now. We're going to answer it a million times after this, but it's okay. So here is my plan. How many packs you open, Mumbo? I am probably 400 packs in of menu grinding. I've saved 0 packs, though. Okay, so here was... Okay. I'm just going to ramble. I'm going to ramble for like 2 minutes, and then we'll get back to the content, okay? So, if you guys haven't been paying attention to the YouTube community tab, which is the place where I can like write text messages, post screenshots, we have been spamming that community tab with my plan leading up to Team of the Year for what I was going to do, when I was gone this weekend, what I was going to do, and then what I'm going to do. So I'm going to continue to update that as the week goes on. Today, we are at a crossroads. And the reason we are at a crossroads today is I'm caught between two camps. Once I sell my special cards, I have 10.5 million liquid, which means if I want to do the Team of the Year right wing Evo, I still have 10 million coins to work with. I've been telling you guys all year, my goal for Team of the Year this year is to not save packs. Instead, get as many liquid coins as possible and use those for league specifics. That does two things for us. One, it makes us open a crap ton more league specifics than we ever have before. I'm talking 1,000 plus, just off of league specifics alone. It allowed us to do hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of league SBC run-throughs leading up to Team of the Year, which allowed us to get essentially infinite fodder in our club. If we don't get duplicate exchanges, I will be pissed because we have a ton of fodder that we could put into duplicate exchanges. I'll show it again. I'm not over it yet. I think there's a chance we could get it Monday. It would make sense for us to get it again. It would already be in the code. I don't think we need a new code thing from like Foot Scoreboard. If we don't get it though, for Team of the Year alone, if we don't get it for Team of the Year, I'm fine. Me, myself, personally, I'm fine. I can find something to put this fodder into, and I'll still be able to open 1,000 plus league-specific packs, which we'll just continue to do throughout the week. So my plan for tomorrow will be probably like 500K or so, at least 100 league-specific packs. I'm probably going to do La Liga each time around. I'll do La Liga for the midfielders, La Liga for defenders, and then once everything's in packs, we'll spam La Liga. And we'll kind of do it in groups of like 500k, where if we end up packing something or we get a lot of stuff, which I don't think would happen, we can switch to then Prem, we can switch to NWSL, we can essentially switch to whatever we want to do. So this weekend, we have been spamming the ever-living crap out of League SBCs. If you guys have been paying attention to the community tab, you'll know I almost got to 200 total run-throughs in this past week alone. We've been going balls to the wall. I've been buying in bulk Acuna, Ledesma, and Moreno, and then spamming bids and buy nows for silver Sudamericanas to spam that lib subsection over and over. And then we've been buying out every single team needed for League One and Eredivisie section, doing the Eredivisie team. So we club stocked every single team possible. I would do this to do like 20 run-throughs. So we'd start with Willem. We just work our way through, and we would just keep putting in the new one into Pale Tools. We spam that over and over and over. Now, since we are probably tomorrow, if you think we're going to get league specifics, we are now in this really weird spot where full team of the year is not out, so people are holding packs. The people who aren't holding packs or want to do stuff, they really don't have a crap ton to grind outside of the daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold into the 83 plus times 10, those sort of things. Then after that, they are desperate to do something. And that something they're desperate for is now League SBCs. So what does this mean? League SBCs are a lot more profitable for League SBC cards if you have them already. They have shot to the moon. But if you're buying them out, especially if you're using our Pale Tools method, which we have a video on that too, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. And we're at the point now, if we look at Libertadores Sudamericana, if it was like 3K for Acuna and Ledesma a piece, I'd be spending 6K there, then maybe 1.5 on Moreno, and then like 300 to 400 on the silver Libertadores cards or Sudamericana cards. I didn't really care. Now, if we look at their price, let's take a look at them. They were $750 earlier. They're 800 coins. So what I would recommend, if you are already in a position where, like me, you've made a crap ton of coins this year, you've done a crap ton of menu grinding, if you want to do it at the enhanced prices, just know you're almost guaranteed probably not going to get anywhere near your money back. It's going to slowly go down. I'm personally going to sell my supply of everything that I have. And if I want to do a few runs, I'm going to sit here and just snipe the things that I need. Not only would it make it cheaper to do from current prices, you can make a ton of coins on the snipes here. As you see a 350 popped up. If you just set on this filter, you can make a ton of coins that way. So in terms of grinding this like crazy today, I'm kind of done. And I'm probably going to be done with most League SBCs until after Team of the Year. For me now, my 10 million coins, I'm going to try to spam League specifics starting tomorrow as much as possible. Doesn't mean I'm not going to come back to these. Doesn't mean I'm completely done. But just with the prices, man, you got to be a little bit smart with them. And if we look at bronzes, this is something to keep an eye on. It might actually be better for you to go in on bronzes. If you can, for like 300 coins or under, get like 63, 64, maybe 62 rateds, start putting those in. Maybe another gold in there. Maybe if you're already buying a silver Libertadores or Sudamericana for 800, 850, maybe look at the 70 plus ones here. That's going to be a way at least of saving you a little bit of coins. But in general, if you guys want to spam these, the workaround is going to be, it's going to be more expensive. The tradable cards, not golds because golds haven't risen yet, but the silvers you get back are also going to be expensive. But you're probably going to, if you're wanting to make up the coin difference, have to trade a little bit. That's just the scenario we're in right now. So that is my rambling. I'm going to now sit here, read your guys' comments in chat. We're going to do my 83 plus times 5 midfielders. I think I have 4 available right now. We're going to do all those for you guys here as I sell my League SBC cards. So, yeah, if you guys did enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Let's continue grinding. Hi, Mumbo. I'm on 60K budget. What do you recommend? What do you mean, what do I recommend? Can you be a little bit more specific? For making coins, League SBC grind, menu grind in general. What are you looking for? Also, too, another way to look at this, let me change your perspective. Make easy coins off League SBCs today, trading and sniping with them and flipping them. any coins you make today, you can have go into the league specifics tomorrow. So any sort of trading, if you find something you want to trade right now, you're making 50K, 100K, 200K today, all that, just put it towards league specifics this week. And if you're waiting for full team of the year, right, you got a whole nother week. If you have a week and you're waiting, why not just make as many coins as humanly possible instead of doing league SBCs at ginormous prices? Because think of it like this. Wrap your head around this for a second. You're buying silver Sudamericana cards for more than a gold rare on the market costs. So if you're buying that whole section, it would be cheaper to do a league specific pack when they come out tomorrow. So just got to keep that in mind. Mumbo, you played champs? I have not played champs yet. I haven't even qualified. I haven't played gameplay outside of like Evo stuff and the occasional Div Rivals. But now since we got the new update, I heard it's really good. We might have to take a look. There's a struggle with silver supply. You have the daily bronze, daily silver, daily gold. Outside of that, bronze pack method is going to be a little bit more profitable now. With some Sudamericana and Libertadores cards now having value. If you did want to spam that into upgrades, but I honestly wouldn't recommend it. Loads of tradable fodder as well. By trade pile, you think sell now or wait till we get exchanges? I honestly don't think we're getting exchanges. I hope I'm wrong. I hope tomorrow I log in and we get exchanges. I would love exchanges, but I just don't think it's going to happen. So if you want to gamble on that, go ahead. If you're good at switching, it's fun, but otherwise you'll get... See, I don't care if I can see it a lot. Call me crazy. If I'm going to lose a game 1-0, I'd rather lose a game 6-5. Or 5-6. You know what I mean? Making coins or League SBCs. So watch our League SBC video if you want to see how I recommend going through League SBCs. Making coins, we have our trading playlist. You're seeing me do it right now with some of the filters. And then our special card video. A lot of you guys are sleeping on special card method, boys. Especially with informs being up in price. You can lazy list informs because people need informs desperately. You can snipe special cards under that inform price. A lot of coins to be made there. But yeah, so far with League SBCs, I've gotten a crap ton of fodder this weekend. Fodder has not been an issue. I've gotten a crap ton of walkouts. The issue is I'm not going to get a team of the year onto that. I did have 2 Neymars that sold for max price. Yeah, because that's from the Evo. So if you had like Evo cards, like things that now fit Evos, you could sell those off maybe and then hold the rest. I would look at it this way. Let's say you have, I don't know, 89 rated and you expect them to go up 5K a piece. What percentage of an return on investment is that? How many coins do you expect to make versus maybe if you sold half of it now and use those coins for some other trading that you know would be guaranteed coins in the moment. That'd be where my mindset would be. Might give up League SBC is going to go all in on La Liga and PL 25K backs. I'm here because, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. As someone who loves League SBCs, I just want to give you some perspective. And I want you guys to hold me accountable with this too. I most likely will want to go down to 1 million coins. 1, so that we can have enough fun grind and go crazy on the menus throughout the next week and a half. Leave nothing on the table. But 2, so we can work our way up again after Team of the Year. We have this habit every single year where I leave way too much, whether that be players in my club, packs, coins, when the new game comes out. So I'm trying to get in a better habit of getting down as low as possible, enjoying the most fun I can have possible. And I don't know what's more fun than opening up essentially unlimited league-specific packs. And remember, too, let's do some math real quick, okay? I don't really need a calculator for this, but I'm going to explain why I'm getting a calculator up in a second. The math I'm doing at first is easy. Let's say you're buying... Wait, can you see this? Yeah, you can. Let's say you're buying gold rares at 600, right? We're not even going to talk about the video that I'm going to make where we're going to go into depth on position gold rares that YouTubers and streamers are going to buy out and do position SBCs for over and over and over again. They're going to buy, if it's a left back, right back formation, they're going to buy the same left back 10 times, the same right back 10 times. They're going to make one, store and club, make one, store and club. They're going to spam that like crazy. So we're going to be able to make hundreds of thousands of coins off of gold rares, which will be nice. But let's say we're buying them at 600 right now. You need 11 of them, right? That's 6,600. Let's say I took my 10.5 million coins that I have. And let's say I put everything in at that price, okay? That means, bare minimum, I get to do 1,590 league-specific premium packs. Now, on top of that, let's say with the 1,590, we get 3 gold rares every single time. We're occasionally going to get a walkout. We're hopefully going to occasionally get a team of the year or other special card, maybe an inform. But out of those 3 rares, let's say 2 of them aren't walkouts and aren't boards on average, and we can put right back into the pack. So if we have 1,590 packs, if we times that by 2, this is the amount of gold rares we're going to be able to essentially have at any point in time. And with duplicate storage, if we get the same ones, we don't just have to quick sell them. So we have that many, divide that by 11. We're going to be able to do an additional almost 300 league-specific packs from the amount of gold rares that we'll get. Now, it goes even deeper than that. Let's say we take our 1,590, and we do times 8 for the gold commons that we're going to get. That's 12,720 gold commons that we'll get, where if we wanted to put those in either a league-specific 1 rare pack, or we put them in a gold upgrade to get 2 gold rares, we need 11 of those. We're going to be able to make an additional 1,156 gold upgrade packs or league-specific 1 rares. Then on top of that, you're going to get additional gold rares and gold commons if you're doing the league-specific 1 rare. And if you're doing the gold upgrade, you're going to get 2 gold rares. You can then feed that number into whatever it is you want to do. So let's say majority of the time we're just going to do times 2 for the amount of gold rares. Is the math right on this? So that's how many packs we'd get. Times it by 2, we'd get 2,312 divided by 11. We'd have another 210 premium league specific packs. So you see how this is just going to be able to grind and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind. And the more resources you have, the better off you are. So if you are someone who did league SBCs or saved a crap ton of packs that have gold rares and gold commons, and you're waiting to open those for full team of the year, congratulations. You're going to have a lot of that you don't have to spend coins on, ready to go when the time is there. And you also have the chance of packing something along the way with the packs you're opening. That's what I did last year. Now, for me, the only difference for me this year is I took the bet on potentially getting duplicate exchanges again. Hopefully, we get them. Even if we don't, I essentially just went for liquid coins, which, as you can see here, we're going to be making infinitely more league specifics than we did the previous year. So I will probably still end up opening way more packs than I did last year too. And last year we opened like, I think 3,500 4K packs. Acuna so much, yeah, I probably sold them too low. But yeah, let me know once we hit, let's see, how many likes are we at right now? 3 likes? We got 23 people in here. Let me know once we hit 10 likes and I got a 83 plus times 5 midfielders pack for you guys. We're going to start doing those for like goals. So if you haven't already, smack the like button. But if we ended up getting exchanges, let's say they are copy and paste of what we had last year, can you see how we're never going to run out? The amount of walkouts I have, the amount of packs we'd be able to grind. The really only big difference for my grind that would change then is I probably wouldn't even have to touch my liquid coins right away into league specifics. I would just use all that fodder that I've already got along the way, use that first. And then also too, if there's like a 500k promo pack that we wanted to maybe put our coins in because it guaranteed a crap ton of walkouts and there's maybe a decent chance at a team of the year, even if we don't get a team of the year, we then have a crap ton of golds that we'd be able to get out of that. And then on top of it, if we get an SBC that we can put fodder into sections and get a tradable pack out of, I know we have a team of the week out, but it's not like last year with the 2 sections where we got a tradable pack. But that would be a liquid coins as well. And you'd get money back there. So, lots of fun stuff. Kuna so much, yeah. Kuna so much. Some people are going to put their Santa Cruz and other people in there. It's going to be wild. I'm all here for it. Has Error to V's gone up in price? Let's take a look at that too. Because I'm assuming... maybe not the golds. Have these gone up? No, not really. They've stayed the same. Okay. So, again, the hardest thing now is just going to be the Lib and Sud section, which, like we talked about, you already can make a crap ton of coins on. But also, too, you're still guaranteed profit from the Jumbo Gold. So the few thousand you get there, you're already having that money from the Jumbo Gold from the League One Air to V section to help you pay for some of that Lib Sud. The issue is not one run through. If you're doing one run through, you might lose a few thousand here and there if you get nothing back. The real issue is if you're like me and you're trying to do like 25 to 30 runs a day. That's when it gets wild. All right, are we at 10 likes yet, boys? We are at 9 likes. One more like, boys. How many of these do we have? We got 4. I'm going to accidentally open up the defender ones. I'm going to be pissed. You back Salah after not playing for 2 months? Nice. All right, 10 likes. What do you guys think we're going to get in these? Honestly, when I did the attacker ones, what did I get? Harry Kane is my best. The other one was just horrible. All right, so we got 4 of them. Let me hit record. All right, dudes, we got the 83 plus times 5 midfielder pack. Let me know what you got in yours. Nah. We just had, voice crack. We can't go with that. All right, dudes, we got an 83 plus times 5 midfielders pack. Let me know what you got in yours. Come on, EA. Team of the year, please. No. Got a walkout, though. Nice. Who is it? It's going to be the one that's not a team of the year. Of course. Of course. Hey, we'll take her, though. I feel like these will be good for walkouts. Low-key. Never mind. Just her, maybe. All right. We're not going to do the intro for these, but we're just going to open them right now. We're just going to go with it. Come on, EA. Okay, walkout, but no team of the year. So I feel like if I get a walkout, I can't complain. Is that a fair rule? Yeah, then the rest are horrible. It's like you get one good one, and then the rest are horrible. All right, here we go. Third one. Come on. By the way, I don't expect to get a team of the year, so it's not like my expectation is team of the year. Rip. Have you played the game post a patch? I have not played the game post patch yet. All right, final midfielder pack. Come on, EA. Please. Ugh. Watch me get all 83s. Okay, 2 84s. Wild. Unlucky. All right. Now what we can do. Also, too, since the 81 doubles are here for, what is that, another 5 days or so? In my opinion, do not touch the 81 doubles if you're doing league specifics. I would put all your gold rares towards the league specifics. Don't touch the 81 double. If you want 2 gold rares, do the gold upgrade with the commons. That would be my take. And if you have a crap ton of room on your duplicate storage, I would highly recommend, if you have gold rares starting to stockpile here, start saving the gold rares so you get some extra packs. But also make sure you clean up before league specifics, because that's going to fill up quickly once you start going. Okay, so tomorrow, I'm trying to think. Tomorrow, how should we start tomorrow's stream? I'll be able to be live for like 3 or 4 hours. We won't be able to be live until 4 hours after new content, but I'll be live for 3-4 hours. Should we start with maybe 100? Should I make 100 league specific? Is that fair? I spend like 600-ish K. Make those, have those ready to go for the stream. Or as many of them as we can have ready to go for the stream. And then we just, the whole stream, spam those. Also, too, because if we don't finish them during a stream, we can have them carry over for the next day. And then have them keep carrying over for the next day. So I could, like, make 100 a day. If midfielders don't give out and then the defenders don't give out, we just keep making them for the full team, and there's even more chance. Are League SBCs confirmed tomorrow? By League SBCs, you mean League Specifics? League Specifics are in the code. Whether or not they come tomorrow is the question, but historically, they usually almost always, if not 100%, come on Mondays before full team. With that being said, let's take a look at something real quick, because I don't want you guys freaking out about gold rare prices one way or another. If we look, you can snipe gold rares for 600 and you can bid 550 on them as well. If you wanted to start storing some in your club for 550 if you think they're coming tomorrow, you can. You don't have to rush. There's not many that have a bid price of 550. You're going to want to bid 600 because that's going to win you the most. But if you're looking for ones that are going to rise the most, if there's a left back and a right back in the formation, even though chemistry doesn't matter, you'll hear me say it a million times, there's a bunch of content creators that will literally find, let's use Nilden as the example. They'll want to do this pack over and over. So they're going to go Nilden, boom. They're going to go to, let's use 600, not popping up. They're going to go to 650. They're going to sit here and they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're going to buy like 10 of her so they can do 10 league specifics. Or they're going to buy like 15, 20. And then there are communities that watch them, since a lot of people just copy and paste what content creators do. I see you. I see you watching. I know who you are. You're going to do the same exact thing I do. I'm not doing this. We're going to make coins off of people who do this, though. You just continue to mass bid. And you flip, you sell them for profit. If you want to lazy list some, you can. But hopefully, I don't know if it would be a few days in, towards the end of the week, we're going to have gold rares, hopefully going for at least a little bit of money. Like if all gold rares are 800 plus, you have a guaranteed way to make coins. Albeit, you might have more competition. But you have a guaranteed way to make coins. And you can make coins while making these. You could maybe bid on, instead of just 11, if you already have some gold rares in your club, maybe you bid on 50. You store 5, you sell the rest. Then you use the untradables in your club. You make one, you open it. You bid on another 50. You store 7, you sell the rest. Or you bid on 50, you store 11 to do one, you sell the rest. You keep doing that over and over. Or you store 50, or maybe like 66, you make 5, and then you sell the rest. Or you just trade for a little bit. So there's a million different ways you can do it, and we'll cover it in a video once it comes, but the world is literally your oyster. All right, I haven't done the dailies yet. Let's do the dailies. I would go to Pale Tools and do this, but I want to keep everything on console today. What methods are you doing to make coins right now? League SBC selling. If you watch our League SBC video, you'll see how we make coins off of League SBCs. Whether if we're trying to do it for cheaper and do the League SBCs for profit, or if we're trying to just trade with them. And then we have in our trading playlist our special card method. That's working really well right now. I'm at work. Snowed in. Do you have any easy ways to trade on the companion app? Yeah, special card filters. I would just max bid with our methods and then snipe too. Guys, it's cheaper to buy out the lib suds for 62 to 64 and use 4 golds. Yep. People are going to start flocking to the bronzes, and that should hopefully make prices a little bit more manageable. Or at least a way to grind De Bruyne. If you've been grinding League SBCs like me, you have no excuse to not do De Bruyne or anyone you want. Let me flex real quick. This is my SBC storage real quick. This is just what we have duplicates of. Look at all those 90s, 89 pluses, 88s. This is our club. Ready for our club? Look at that. Boom. 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 My baby. My baby! Luco9! You soldier. Haven't played a game with him yet. Don't read into that. Boom. 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 5 big booms. But I hope to put those into duplicate exchanges. Whether or not we get them is the question. But I would love to put them there. Should we use our SBC storage silvers? Probably, right? Got my entire SBC storage filled with the 86 plus fodder. None of the SBCs out right now interest me. Yeah, it's just the waiting game right now. Yeah, if you guys need that League SBC video, we have both in the description. We have the how to grind the premium mix League SBC, and we have the Pale Tools video that accompanies that. Both are different methods. The Pale Tools one is strictly how I run my Pale Tools. But is extremely helpful if you're trying to maximize how many you do a day. Alright, so now we need daily golds. Perfect. Mumbo missed you, man. Thought something was wrong? What made you think something was wrong? We've come out with content every single day for the past month and a half, right? But how you doing, buddy? I am perfectly fine. Physically. Mentally. We don't have to talk about that. Yeah, I'll take it for sure. Just hoping to get a team of the year this year. Yeah. I just want to be a pack simulator. Also, too, is anyone in the same boat? What makes me so happy about league specifics is it's not mind-numbing like League SBCs where you have to fill up, you have to put in the Pale Tools commands if you're using Pale Tools, or if you're on menus, you have to wait for the speed of the menus. Also, too, can we talk about this? If the menus are like this when we're doing League specifics, we might have to move pack making to Pale Tools and then come just open the packs on console. And just keep doing that over and over. If I have to wait 10 years between every like 2 or 3 packs, we're never running out of packs. I'm sorry. That's going to be horrible. Yeah, I was just checking. Oh, just checking for streams? Yeah, we did less streams this past week or two. This weekend we were gone, so I physically couldn't stream. But in general, holiday season... work, everything's just been extremely hectic and busy. Team of the year, we should be live today, live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Into full team of the year. The final day of full team of the year is January 31st, which is my birthday. I will be here probably up until and maybe an hour after new content. It's going to be a weird stream on that day. So I took the day off of work. So I'll be live early. It'll be kind of a last hurrah. At that point, if we've packed the team of the year already, it might be a little bit more chill. We might be more direct with what we do. If we haven't packed the team of the year by that point, I will probably be losing my mind. I'll have to figure something out. Some segments are annoying as F. Well, I'm just glad they made it so now we can use 2 lib suds per team now. Without that, prices would be even crazier. That's allowed it to be a lot more smooth, but again, even if you know what you're doing, which I know what I'm doing 99.99% of the time with League SBCs, it doesn't take away how much effort goes into the club stock, doesn't take away in the effort of what you sell, what you keep, re-rinsing, putting in SBC, duplicate storage having to get rid of. It's just going to be so simple. Opening league-specific pack, storing players, storing dupes. We're getting close to filling up. Make a few packs. Get rid of what's in our club. Open another like 10 to 15 packs. Go through what's in our club. Like, it's going to be a much better flow. I can't believe I didn't know that. I don't blame you. If you were gone, not playing the game like you said, you wouldn't have caught that. Because what they've been doing with League SBCs, they like have the date that it's supposed to go away, but then before even that date, they'll refresh them again, and it'll reset the appeal tools count. Profit, boys! Profit, boys! Do your daily preview pack. Come on! Cold! Yeah, we did the 30 coin pack already. And a lib card, or sud card. Cold! Profit on profit. We keep winning, boys. I am not tired of winning. But yeah, the month ago when they refreshed, they made that change. I need exchanges real bad. I need exchanges not necessarily for Team of the Year, even though that'd be extremely nice. I need exchanges for the rest of the year. Because there ain't no way I am going to be sitting on the menus grinding League SBCs every single day after Team of the Year. Nah, bruh. We're going to probably just make liquid coins again. Maybe do like 5 to 10 runs a day. Do dailies and stuff. But, like, now that we had the duplicate exchanges last year and we knew what to expect, and we kind of went through some promos with it, I would say, at what point did it switch? I think up until Team of the Season. Little trial and error. We did a little bit of that during Team of the Year, but I had all the packs saved, so I really wasn't as interested. It was after Team of the Year, though. We slowly got the hang of it to the point where we started wagering like 5 million coins into fodder to then put into exchanges, then put into Team of the Week player picks, which would give us tradable packs because I had 2 sections, which would then convert into liquid coins, which then we made our coins back plus more. And even if we didn't make coins on it, if we got 90% of it back, that 5 million would still be pretty close to 5 million. And it would just never run out. And that was so beautiful. I love how we're at the point where we are discarding common golds, not even storing them. I mean, at this point, I do not know what it would take for gold commons to have value. Remember, like, that first week when they actually went to, like, 500 coins for whatever stupid, like, 78 double upgrade we got, and we thought there was actually a chance it would be useful. And then after that, they've just been the lowest they've ever been ever. Like, truly, if you ever sit there and try to sell just a random gold common, it's the most humbling experience ever. Doesn't matter if it's a League SBC card. If it's a lib sub, that's a little different. But my goodness, man. I've given up on being sustainable, just buying out the League SBCs right now. Yeah, like I said, if you are someone who's doing League SBCs right now, specifically now, you have to anticipate those higher prices. There's just not enough menus content for pack creating right now. People are desperate. People are buying out higher things. If you want to buy out higher things too, you can. I would just recommend being smart with how crazy you go with it. That being said, I'm someone who buys out like 20 runs in a row, so I'm assuming most of you aren't doing that. If you are, props, man. That's some balls. But yeah, realistically, I'm trying to think. If we had exchanges, we have what? Let's take a look real quick. All these, let's say it's the same exact one. So there's not a 90 plus, but an 89 plus. We'd have 10 89 exchanges there, 11. We'd have a bunch of 88s. Through all that, and getting rid of the golds we have in our club, that would sustain us for a while. Then we could start hitting a lot of these. Just submitting almost all of these. That would sustain us for a crap long time. I would say most of the week. And then also, too, if we do something that has multiple sections to put low-end fodder and gets us tradable packs, we'd get even more liquid coins, which we could then buy fodder with. That'd be brilliant, man. Getting to the end of doing them, just using the last of the untradables. So what helps me when you're League SBC grinding with the dailies is just like the gold commons. There's not a lot of silvers that have value to them outside of the League SBC ones. So what I normally end up doing is I will put in tradable silvers if I run out of untradables. And it's usually the off leagues that we'd be quick selling for like 100 coins anyways. So it's not like the biggest deal. We probably should sell all my League SBC cards. Right? If we're not doing League SBCs, even if the Eredivisie ones are the same price, we should probably list those. 200 packs down. 1,300 left to open, hopefully. Nice. Pack anything yet? Nope. We still have to put it on screen. I haven't done that yet. We'll put a big fat 0 on there. Boom, 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 boom. Made 150K on Georgian cards the other day because my club was stocked. That's the nice thing of just kind of holding them when they really don't have value. Whether you're bidding 150 on the silver commons and just club stocking, or what you get from League SBCs, is you'll have a huge influx of coins whenever things like that happen. Same with managers, or even gold commons, but it's marginal, right? Because let's say each one's 1,000 plus coins. You have 15 of them, sweet. That's a lot of coins from something that didn't cost a lot. But any other trading tip on the side, you'd make that, if not more. Did you save your season pass rewards? No, I didn't even get that far in my season pass, to be honest, either. I got to Luke 09 and I stopped. They were 5K? Okay, that's a little different then. W. Yeah, I'm also going to be opening a ton of packs off of stream too. And like recycling stuff off of stream each day. Should be beautiful. Yeah, for those of you guys who saved packs, how many packs do you have saved? And are you starting to open now, or are you waiting until full team of the year? I chose to go the route of not saving this year and just going for liquid coins instead, with over 10 million liquid coins into whatever it is we want to do. $100 plus. 100 plus doesn't even feel like a lot. In all the season picks. Nice. By picks, you mean like actual player picks? Like, did you just not take them until the seasons, or until now? That way you could open packs in the meantime? Nice. Yeah. I saw some YouTubers do that. My expectation if I'm really focusing on La Liga as the main league specific, it's probably our hardest chance to pack one because those are going to be the ones, both men and women, that have the most value most likely. So if we get something, it's going to be nice. I'm excited to see what the nominees are, because if it adds more suspense to that section, I'm going to get excited every time I see a blue. But realistically, what? Is it an NWSL goalkeeper? I think is the woman one for the goalkeeper. That's probably going to be the easiest to pack. But I probably won't want to spam the NWSL. You only started playing like 3 weeks ago? Okay, that's super impressive then. Alright, if you guys just got here, or you've been waiting for a while, let me update you for what we're going to do. We're going to finish this up. We're going to open these. We're going to make some probably gold upgrades with the gold commons we have. Get those all out of the club. Get as many gold rares untradeable in our club, and then on our duplicate storage as we can. And then we're going to do the 83 plus times 10s, 84 plus times 5s, 85 plus player pick if it's there. We'll go through all that stuff. Boom, 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 boom. And I have to go through and sell all my Eredivisie cards now. But let me, should I show you guys a quick filter? If you guys are just wanting to kind of like fill your transfer list and make some easy coins. Let's show that off real quick. So you can go into your squad or you can pick a random SBC, it doesn't matter. I like using the transfer market through here. If we look at team of the weeks, you'll notice that team of the weeks are all, what are they, 15K plus? So there's going to be a lot of eyes on this. A lot of people sniping these at the prices a little below it. You're going to see a lot of open bids for those specifically. But what not a lot of eyes are on is the fact that all special cards, regardless of promo, are usually around 12K right now. So if I sit here at 11K or under, you'll notice as we move up, there's very few. There's some other promos, but most things will, by the end of the hour, usually go for around 12K. So if I sit on 11K or 10,750, same with bidding, anything that pops up here is profit. So there's one we went for 10.75. Winter wildcards have a little bit more value. Looks like I could probably list him for maybe 13K. I'm going to do 12.5. If he doesn't sell that, I'll list at 12.2. That's easy coins there. And like I said, whether it's an inform, whether it's any promo card, we really don't have to pay attention to it. Anything here is profit. So you can sit here. You'll have some cards pop up. You'll have some competition. The other way I'd recommend doing it is through bidding. I'll show you the filter for that, and you can kind of switch it around too if you want. If I go to transfers, transfer market, some people might want to do min price 250, max price 10.75. That way you can bid up to 11K that way. Some people will do a minimum buy now past what the team of the weeks are. So if you want to do like a minimum buy now 16K, you might get a lot of those team of the weeks removed. I kind of like them there because I feel like you get pages of bids that you wouldn't be able to win otherwise. So you can sit here and try to win them for 10.75. If you win them for 10.75 and list for 12K, you're making 650 per card. If you buy them for 11K and you list them for 12K, you're making 400 per card. If you sell at 12.5 and you won them for 11, I don't know the math on that one off the top of my head. But I'll usually just sit here, see if I can win them for 11. You might have some cards like the more recent promos that are a little less or take a little bit longer to sell. But very quickly, you'll kind of get an idea of what each card's going for, what you've sold them for. I just kind of go through these pages, play some bids. If I win it, sweet, I made some coins. If I didn't win it, I kind of check to see what the price went up to. That way, if there's some sneaky deals, like there's some Dempsey's I won for 11K that ended up going for 14K. you don't just want to blank list everything at 12K. So you kind of want to pay attention to that a little bit. Compare price. But you get a ton of stuff popping up here. It's a lot of fun. So I'll do this. I'll kind of fill the transfer list at least partially. Go play a game. Go do other SBCs. Make some coins in the meantime. Like I said, if you're looking for something to do this next week as we build up to the full team of the year, this is a nice, easy way of doing it. And then you can also calculate it from the perspective of if gold rares are 600, you need to buy all of them to do a league specific. You're going to be spending 6,600. You can then calculate how many of these cards you'd have to sell to make a pack. And since you're getting the same around, essentially the same profit margins as a gold rare costs, essentially every 11 cards you win and sell, you make a league specific. So get a full transfer list. It's essentially 10. You just rinse and repeat that. You can make hundreds throughout the week that way. So now I'll just quickly compare price. I won't go to the 59th minute. I'll just kind of look to see what the last like 5 to 10 minutes are or so. If I don't see a lot of something, I'll list it for a little bit more. Winter wildcards usually have a little bit more value, even if that looks a little low there. We'll do 12.5. I'll do 12.5 here as well for the hero. Yeah, we'll keep winning some. We'll keep listing them. And here's a ton that sold for me already. So as you can see, different things, different prices. Some probably could have gone a little bit more from. Others went on bid for a little less. Yeah. All right, sweet. Let's open. Should we open right now or should we sell our Eredivisie real quick? Let's we'll do the daily golds in a second. Let's rinse our club first. So all the tradable Eredivisie ones, I'm a list for 350. All the other leagues, I think we're just going to quick sell. We'll go through to see what we have tradable. If it can go for something, we'll list it. The rest of these, I'm just going to list for maybe 300. That way people who are trying to do league SBCs can make a little bit of money off of them. If you're trying the sniping filters or if you're trying to do it for cheaper. So if you guys want to hop on that, whether it's silver Eredivisie, bronze Eredivisie, anything. I believe everything's, what, 350 to 400? I think the 74s I have to list for 350. Anything else we should be able to do 300? Oh, wait, no. That one I can't even do. What is it, 72 it starts at? It's been so long since I did silver rares. Maybe 71. Yeah, there we go. But then, if, let's say, the Sudamericana prices drop back down, we can then go back in and we can buy and do some League SBCs runs if we wanted to. But for now, we'll just get rid of them. Does anyone have any questions in terms of the grind I'm doing right now? Maybe what we're doing throughout the week. If something would be smarter for me to do other than what I'm thinking, let me know. We'll kind of just see how the week goes. Like I said, I'll have the stream starting tomorrow around 4 hours after new content, because that's when I'll be off of work. If we have league specifics, I'll hope to have a video up on my lunch break on all the different ways to grind them throughout the week and what to pay attention to. And we'll hopefully have 100 made by the time I'm live. And if we have exchanges, I'm going to be a very happy man. I'm going to have so much joy if we have exchanges. Alright, so should I sell my Hendo? I know I have him in my Sunderland past and present. But I'm pretty sure we have another Evo of him at 85. Alright. This is going to be a full transfer list. Dude, I love backing Team of the Weeks as well. I've yet to had to do a Team of the Week pack or player pick or whatever's out. I've always had enough Team of the Weeks. Alright, cool. So we'll give some more time for those things to sell. We'll list the rest in a bit. I'm calling it right now. I'm going to accidentally open these 83 plus times 5s. What day do we get Defenders? Is it Tuesday? I missed the Team of the Week SBC from last year with the 2 segments. I miss it too, man. That and exchanges, literally, we're just printing coins, man. Yeah, we're going to accidentally open those. Which, if we do, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's not like we're going to pack a Team of the Year from them anyways. Yeah, that truly was amazing. And, like, the thing that frustrates me, if we don't get them, is, like I said, mainly more after Team of the Year. It's going to be a huge up during Team of the Year. But I feel like the game's going to drop off a steep cliff when it comes to a content creation standpoint. I think there's gameplay. If it stays at the level it is now, a lot of people are going to have enjoyment in it. If we have decent promos leading up to Team of the Season, there's a lot they can build on. But like from a pack creation standpoint, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't plan to bring back exchanges, but they wait until there's a drop in concurrent players to a certain extent. Honestly, if I was EA from a marketing perspective, they have so much content during Team of the Year anyways. They could honestly push promo packs even harder, have the league specifics on the menus, and most people won't complain because there's always something to do. And then if we got exchanges at a later date after, I would be fine with that. I'd prefer them now. Don't get me wrong. But if we don't have exchanges later in the year, it's going to be so stupid. That or we're going to need like the 85 plus times 10 at some point. Or if they want to make an unlimited 83 plus times 10 and they make the requirements like an 83 rated squad, you can just keep spamming that. They're going to have to do something eventually. Okay, now it's switching the order of these up. We're going to have to really pay attention. They're trying to make me open them. And they're going to get me too. Watch it change again. Okay, it did. Probably use exchanges as their hype card. Also, they could use it as an opportunity to build on the existing ones they had. Let's say there was a trade-off. If the trade-off was no exchanges during Team of the Year, but we got additional ones after Team of the Year, meaning maybe there's a 90 plus, a 91 plus. Maybe you have multiple things you can choose from. So if you want maybe your 87s to be 28 cards or whatever it is, you can have that. But then if you wanted your 89s to be like a, I don't know, an 85 plus times 5 pack or something. Having, like, you be able to switch between those options would be cool. But I do think as the year goes on, 89's not high enough. You get so much high-end fodder that you're just throwing it into an 89. I will say in terms of the gold commons, you can't really push more past what they did. So it's understandable. It'd be really weird seeing a pack where there's like 200 gold commons. Because at that point, any Team of the Week or promo card that has a gold common, you're essentially almost guaranteed it. Which isn't a bad thing. That'd be cool to see. But yeah, you would enter that problem very quickly. But credit where credit's due. I will say it over and over. There's not a lot of areas where I praise EA. Evolutions, EA has knocked it out of the park. The issue with Evolutions this year is mainly it was just gameplay was so horrific you didn't want to bring the Evos into them. But now it seems fun. People are saying it seems fun. Or maybe we don't get exchanges. Maybe we get something even newer. Remember last year when exchanges were invented and we got the 85 for a gold player pack? And we're like, what is this? And then they re-release it with better stuff. There might be stuff EA's cooking up that they end up coming out with that we never even thought of. And it becomes the new grind. The new thing that made us enjoy the menus more than we ever have before. You never know. Even if it was like 75 or 90, yeah. I mean, they could put more gold rares in it. That could be like the trade-off. So maybe that 90 plus pack, if it's 51 cards for the 89 with 28 of them, I think being, or not 28. I can't remember how many gold rares in that were gold rares versus gold commons, but they could do a pack that's mainly just all gold rares. Maybe like 75 plus times 50, something crazy like that. I like your optimism. I mean, it is optimism, but I look at two things. One, I look at to last year. If EA gave me exactly what I wanted last year, I would have never thought of exchanges, and those turned into be one of the best menu grinding things to ever come out. Way better than League SBCs. From how much time it took to craft, how you could turn off your brain, how many coins you could make for them, the unlimited aspect, the joy it brought to promos. You didn't have to like save packs, you could just non-stop pack ride. Your ability to restock your club without having to bid on cards. It changed the game completely. Them going from changing the game to taking it away potentially completely would just be seen as an FU, when it should be something that's now built into the game. If they brought it out and people enjoyed it, even if it was overpowered, they could nerf the pack weight where it's almost impossible to get high-end cards from that early on. I wouldn't care. I just expect them at this point. But the other reason why I'm optimistic, and the main reason why I will try to give EA some credit or leniency, is the other alternative is I just play the game less, which I'm perfectly fine doing. So it's like, yeah, I'm optimistic because I hope to still play this game and have fun with it. But if we go from Team of the Year with league specifics, and then after Team of the Year they give up on menu content and we go back to overpriced repeatable SBCs on Mondays, gold commons and gold rares that have zero value, I'll do League SBCs maybe 5 to 10 times a day most, and then I'll just call it a day after that. We'll do whatever new content's out. We'll make a YouTube short on it. There's a video, something we can grind, sweet. But like, it's just less grinding I'll ultimately do. I'll go find another game to play. A lot of other people do the same thing. How much are you listing the rares for? Which rares? The bronze rares there? From Air to V's? I did 300. I feel like it was 17 gold rares. If you're talking gold rares, what am I gonna list gold rares for? Honestly, I haven't even thought about selling gold rares. I probably won't sell gold rares until they're at least 700 coins. Once they're 700 coins and I can win them for 300, or not 300. If I can win them for 600 and sell them for 700 easily within minutes, I'll start bidding and flipping while we make packs. But until then, our goal all year was to build up enough coins where we don't have to worry about any of that. During Team of the Year, we could just enjoy the grind with the coins we have. Oh, no, I was doing Air to V's. I was selling Air to V's. No more Pale Tools? I did Pale Tools for probably 15 hours this weekend. So, absolutely still using Pale Tools, but specifically for what we're doing today, there's no need. Yeah, we built our account up to a point where we are blessed to not have to worry about making coins. But I know a lot of you guys, if you're copying what we're doing or trying to find a grind, aren't going to be able to do what I do. So we're trying to give you guys the options to build up to. All right. Yeah, when do we get... My issue is I'm going to still have coins. I'm still going to have packs. I'm going to have to Pale Tools off stream. I'm going to Pale Tools clean up a lot of stuff If I do pack a team of the year, chances are I'll pack a team of the year off stream rather than on stream. But we're going to try as best as we can most days. Be live for at least a few hours and really spam. Because I want to see the walkout animation. Alright, let's save these. We'll do the 83 plus first. Money make me spin. Yeah, look. We're going to have to put these somewhere, man. This is diabolical. We got too much. All right, we're going to clear a little bit. Maybe 85s. There we go. Perfect. It's going to happen when we least expect it. That's the thing with Team of the Year. It comes from the packs you least expect. So everything has value. You'll have a gold upgrade that randomly hits. Ender, baby. '83 plus times 10 OP. 89, 88, 85s, Inform 85, cold. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Gold. So yeah, for me, if you're in a similar situation as me, when it comes to the dailies, I find it a lot more appealing instead of just getting rid of all my 84s, 85s, and 83s. If I have like too many duplicate 88s, 87s, 85s, 86s, I'll just chuck some of these in with a few lower rateds. That way, we don't just have all 100 of our lists as dupe walkouts. So we'll chuck some stuff in. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to use it. Like, we'll put in a team of the week. We'll move stuff around. We'll use some lower rated stuff in other areas. But it's nice to have at least the option. Especially when you have, what, 3 83 plus times 10s a day. You have the 84 plus times 5s. You run out of stuff real quick. And then we have a crap ton of 83s we got to deal with. Now that we're not doing League SBCs, you can chuck a lot of this in. Money make me spin. All my money. Alright, so that worked. Come on, baby. This is the one. I'm feeling it. Bellingham, join your brother at Sunderland in the RTG. Welcome home, Joe Bellingham. Nope. Walkout, though. Is that Trent? Soon to be Real Madrid card? Or is that not happening? That was the rumor last time I heard. Hakuna Matata. Alright, how's the stream doing today? Holy cow. Over 220 total views so far today. You guys are killing it. You don't think he plays over Carvajal? It's not that he would play over Carvajal. It's they eventually have to replace Carvajal. and who do they replace him with? And if you're Real Madrid, you're not like other clubs where you try to find a cheap, younger replacement that can like grow into the role. If you're Real Madrid, you win enough trophies, you have enough money, you usually have power to buy anyone, especially when they can leave on a free, and then you just give them massive wages instead. So the question is, ideally, who's the best to replace him? Defense-wise, he's going to get found out so often. They probably want more of a true right back, in my opinion. Or at least one that can defend and get forward. Yeah, I don't think they necessarily need to settle on Trent. But if they can get Trent on a free, that's not going to hurt them. They can always sell him on too. Especially Saudi. If he's already thinking about potentially going to Saudi at some point, and you get crazy wages there, just go to Real Madrid on a free. Get your whatever wages you want there. And then Saudi will be able to buy him from you. Real Madrid can get a profit off of it. Ends up working out anyways. Yeah. Down for some crisps. Dude, I left the United game on my phone. I closed the app when Southampton was up because I had a dentist appointment. And then by the time I drove to my dentist appointment and opened my phone again, Ahmad had a hat trick. That was wild. Double walkout. Pop, baby. Hey, another Liwa. We'll take it. Who's going to be, you know how there's memes every single year of cards that you pack over and over again in league specifics? Who's going to be the La Liga meme this year? Who's like an 82 or an 83 that you're going to get in every single pack? Hey, Mumbo, love the streams. Wanted to ask, when do you think would be best to sell informs? Bought 13.75 in high rate investment, 88.89. High rate investments depends on what we get and if we get exchanges. If we get exchanges, I think things shoot regardless. People are going to need fodder. I think lazy listing, regardless of the price of stuff right now at least, if you have a full transfer list, is the way to go because you'll be making good money on that anyways, especially the Team of the Weeks. For Team of the Weeks, I don't think it's waiting until they get to like an 18K or 20K if you think that. I think it's consistently making a few thousand on them. I think what you can do if you bought them for 13.75, I'd start experimenting with like maybe 16.5 to 17K. List some stuff up. I don't know the ratings of the cards you have. The higher the rating, the more it can be used for other things too. Especially around new content, people will get lazy with what they buy. So if you can time a refresh of when you relist everything, if you can time that so the final few minutes are the few minutes after new content, you're going to cook with that in my opinion. And then anything that you sell and make coins on, you can just reinvest back in those lower prices over and over. That would be what I do. I get Koke a lot. Yeah, Koke might be the one. On PC, I lazy list them around 5.5. They sell occasionally. 16.25 is kind of wishful. Yeah, you're just going to have to experiment with that. That's the thing. And if you're on PC too, PC is going to be a different market than PlayStation, Xbox. Way less people. So way less kind of demand on those lazy lists too. Let's do the 85 plus player pick next. I feel like this might cook. Where have you been, big dog? I've created content almost every single day for the past month and a half to 2 months. If you're referring to streaming, I was gone for the weekend. We posted about that in the YouTube community tab. If you guys don't stay up to date with that, I highly recommend you look at that section if you're ever wondering where I am. And then in general, past month with holidays, busy at work, it just streams a few times a week rather than most days of the week. So it's not like I've been gone. It's a little less consistent. But I would argue I've been more consistent than I've ever been in my life with uploads. You mean medium-sized, dog. You're right, you're right. a big dog. I'm a big dog. All right. Let's get it. This is the one. This is the one. All right, boys. We got an 85 plus player pick. Let me know what you got in yours. I'm smelling the team of the year. I'm calling it right now. All three of them are going to be team of the years. All right. Okay. Trent. Okay. Katoto. It's going to be all cards we have. All right. You know what? I'll take a millionth 88 rated dupe. W. All right. So now we have the 84 plus times 5. Do we have anything else? I think that's it. So before we do the 84 plus times 5s, let's see. How many bids I can win real quick. Give me a second. Also, too, if you wanted to buy informs and do the lazy listing flips for a few hundred coins per card, if you can find a range to win them and sell, or it's not crazy, but you can sell in huge bulk, that honestly might be worth it, too. Team of the week, a pick is great value. Is it? What's the requirement for the team of the week pick? Or are you joking? I don't do it. I haven't had to do it once yet. So I don't even know what it is. Dude, you know what I feel bad about? People who are self-conscious with how they look on their cards. I know some people have like skin conditions and things that happen to them. But who's the baller in the Bundesliga with the big nose that everyone always jokes about? I realized today his promo card is him turned around so you don't even see his face. And I wonder if that's something that he requested or if that's something EA did on their own. In either way, if EA did that on their own, I don't even know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Is it a good thing because people would have made fun of his nose, potentially? Is it a bad thing if... I don't know. It's just sad. I feel like if you're him, though, I don't know what kind of nose surgeries are out there. But I'm sure he could get something done. But he's a professional footballer. He probably gets a bunch of abuse anyways. I feel like he could handle it. Please say you have a pack making method. I have F all coins and fodder. Lucky for you, all our methods still work. Unlucky for you, all the things I recommended you should have done for the months leading up to Team of the Year so that you can be in a position like us to just spam packs like crazy tomorrow with the coins we've made and the fodder we've gotten. However, it's not too late, especially if you're trying to do it for full Team of the Year. I'd recommend spamming our special card method to make coins for league-specific packs. And I would recommend spamming our League SBC sniping and bidding too to make some easy coins on those flips. And for packs, right now, League SBCs are not your friends for making them. They're going to be extremely overpriced unless you're taking a lot of time to do them for cheaper. Do your daily stuff. Work your way up from the daily bronze, silver, golds. Do your 83 plus times 10s. Do that sort of things. Pray that we get exchanges tomorrow is going to be the big thing. But yeah, outside of that, I would just focus on trying to make a few 100K by full Team of the Year, which is easily doable with our techniques. Yeah, did you decide what you're doing for the 500K? Are you doing a Sunderland player for that? I do bronze pack method, mixed league, premium mix if you want a full grind. So question, is someone, myself, who's done BPM almost every single year, who kind of stopped last year to do our newer grind, how has BPM been for you this year? Are there things in your packs that are consistently selling? Or do you find a crap ton of stuff doesn't sell You have to spam groups until you get some things for profit. Slowly do upgrades. Because you do two things I don't do. MB, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the follow, man. You do the mixed league, which is the lower end one, which is probably honestly the way to go. If you guys are going to do a league SBC, that's probably the best value at the moment since premium's so overpriced. You could build up packs and fodder that way. But yeah, I'm curious. How's bronze pack method been for you this year? If I get the coins, Patty Roberts. So I have a Patty Roberts. I put a special on him. He's still the 71 rated. I don't think he went up any rating. The one that costs 50K, we can get him to an 88 rated. I don't know if you saw that. But I don't know. Because he gets nowhere near where I need him to for... Wait. What are his stats for the Team of the Year one? Do they all share the same stats? Pack Vinny, Team of the Year on the companion app, midnight Friday. Nice. What pack did you get him from, buddy? GG. More than likely. Well, the best thing about the mixed league is it makes the lib set on premium. Oh, because you're getting so many, you're saying? That makes sense. BPM doesn't really generate profit, unlike last year. I used to do on top of fodder last year. This year, every bronze pack is pretty much minus 500. Yeah, which makes me think whether or not people choose to do BPM. Is it even worth it right now with the current prices being so cheap for the low end and so expensive for the premium just to buy out the mix? Probably is. Yeah. If someone wants to come up with Pale Tools solutions for that, for the teams, and you want to buy out like a crap ton of cards for cheap on bid, you could probably spam that one if you guys are looking for something to spam. I refuse to do it. I'm just not a fan of the mix. But if any of you want to help each other and come up with that, Jacob, that might actually be your best friend for packs. Here's another chill for SBC, so I can't help you with Pale Tools, I'm afraid. Oh, we got a big shot over here. What is, what's this tool? Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought it was Blake saying that. Disregard what I said. I thought Blake was the one saying that. I'm curious, though, what is the other tool, if you don't mind me saying? So BPM a few weeks ago on the Brazilian bronzes were going for 5K. Yeah, when you have things like that that go crazy, it's nice. It's FC Enhancer. What's like the difference between that and Pale Tools if you've done both of them? I'm a noob again. Fit Chat. 4 chat. It's... I'll do it all night and come back tomorrow with a spreadsheet. Okay, sounds good, buddy. Yeah, if you want to DM me on Discord or put it in like one of the League SBC channels or something in Discord, or like let us know how it goes, that could be a lifesaver for a bunch of people during Team of the Year. Like I said, me, myself, and I personally will not be doing it, but yeah, that could still be a huge help. Thank you, buddy. Pale Tools needs templates. The tool legit looks at your club and crates them. Interesting. That's insane. Check your Discord. I don't see a message request. Unless, are you under spam? I don't see anything there. Did you post on one of the channels? League SBC. General. Can you explain the special card method? Yeah, if you come to our YouTube channel, XNerd Curve, we have a whole video on it in our trading playlist that explains it from start to finish. Very quickly, informs are all like, what, 15K plus? All special cards in general are usually 12K plus right now. So if you sit there and snipe or bid for 11K and under, everything's essentially guaranteed profit. Whether it's a fast sale or not is a different story. There are some cards that sell for more, some that sell for less. Some you might want to sniper bid 10.5 or 10,750 instead. Some that I have a shadow on that give it more value. Some that have a hunter. But in general, we're just making coins off of these specials by sniping for less, bidding less, and going that route. You packed any Team of the Years? I have not. I need to put it on screen. We'll have it on screen for the stream tomorrow. I don't know how much longer we're going to be live. We got to do the 84 plus sums 5s first. Yeah, as you see here, there's some things that go for way more than others. Yeah, we're making, I think, 400 to 650 per card with their current margins. All right, we got 3 of these to do. We got YouTube Shorts for the whole week, baby. Cooking. If I accidentally put my end in, I'll be upset. All right, it said what? 84 raid squad? I guess we can actually use your 84s now. Brilliant. You can actually use them. Few 85s. 83s. Does that work? 84. Yep. Perfect. All right, first one, ladies and gents. All right, dudes, we got an 84 plus times 5. Let me know if you get anything crazy in yours. Come on, EA. Please. We need a Team of the Year, man. Dude, I don't even know how to react if I did see one. Is that Gabrielle? I feel like we have 5 of them already. Double walkout. Dude, it's so weird not having Ronaldo in a Team of the Year, man. Look at another Team of the Week right back. Team of the Week back at our club, not Team of the Week right back. You know what I mean. Muchas gracias, afición. Dude, TikTok was banned for like a total of 12 hours in the United States. That was hilarious. Everyone's saying goodbye and then instantly right back. He's going to win 12th man? For how much are you selling the promos? I'm selling all the promos for 12K plus. Each card's a little different depending on what I've sold it for in the past, what promo it is, if some are higher, lower. But in general, I'm picking up everything 11K and under, selling it for 12K plus. All right, high-low, Team of the Week. Blake, the packs from the mix are not for selling. It's to feed the premium. What is even tradable in the mix? Is it like tradable silver players? Yeah, it still doesn't make sense for me to gamble at the mix packs to pack silvers when I can literally just trade and buy it out. See, that's what I'm getting at with anything right now. Is anything's going to have a cost to it. It's however you want to justify the cost. And to me, if the goal is a team of the year, I think anything right now that is not getting ready for league-specific packs is probably a waste of time. But to each their own. I wonder, low-key, can you bid 250 on gold commons, or is it 300's the lowest? I want to run some math real quick. Don't read too much into what I'm saying. I'm not going to do this myself, but 300 is the lowest? Okay. While we wait for the menus to come back, because they're taking forever, we're going to do some math real quick. So, if I took one rare league specifics. Gosh. Oh, gosh. 3,300. Okay. This is all memes, by the way. I'm not doing this. $3,181. Then if we did, would it be 2 back? You get 2 back for each one. You times it by 2. It'd be another 578. Jeez. That'd be wild. I can see where this is going and no. Yeah. Trade investing or not conflicting stuff. You can still trade while doing the packs. You do though. Stop! No shot! Nah, don't give us James today. Nah, man. EA knows what they're doing, bruh. Hey, at least we have one in our club, though. Dupe Theory. That was actually a really good pack. Not gonna lie. I didn't even hit record on it. Dude, I completely forgot about the football games on today. The NFL games. Whoops. Oh well. Plahagian. Is anyone else's XP gone? My XP, no, but my mind has been completely gone since the start of the stream. Probably doesn't help you at all, but just wanted to self-report real quick. Finally completed an exfil. What are you playing? Zombies? Or an exfil on like a... Zombies? Nice. It just shows you can access it. Might just be a glitch. Are you on the web app or is that on console? Okay. I feel like I can't complain when you get walkouts from packs like these. I don't want it to sound like I'm a poor sport. I don't want it to sound like I'm spoiled. But are we not at the point where if we don't have exchanges, and I do all these packs every single day, regardless of if it's a walkout, I've already had a million of them. Are we not at the point where if it's essentially not a team of the year, or like everything's not a walkout, it's not really cool anymore? This early on too. We're not even to full team of the year yet. My goodness, man. Like, truly, I think we might have a full 100 cards, duplicate walkouts, by the time full team of the year comes around. What are we at right now? We're doing our best to use some here and there. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, once we start spamming league specifics, it's going to be the same ones over and over. Dude, I'm refusing to do Bundesliga. Wait, power move. What if they come out with a league specific upgrade that there's no team of the years in that league? Or by the time they do it, there's no team of the years? And it's essentially just an automatic like walkout machine where it's like you convert them into walkouts and we have exchanges. Low key, that would kind of cook, not gonna lie. If you picked a league where men and women, there's a lot of walkouts, and there's no team of the years at that point, but we get exchanges tomorrow, and it's like for midfielders, there's no Bundesliga midfielder, right? Like, so Bundesliga could be a good one for that. You would just spam exchange packs that you get from those league specifics. It'd kind of be a waste, not gonna lie, but also it'd be kind of funny. There's barely any Serie A. The Serie A is weird because the women's Italian league has like nobody, right? Or there was it last year they only had one team. Dude, for the life of me, my buttons will glitch. Should not let me win a card. Only Juve. Like 2 teams, Roma and Juve. That's so weird. Wait, so what happens with the... We're going to get an NWSL/MLS pack, right? So we're going to have all the American women and American men in the same pack. You're going to have, what, the one walkout of Messi in the MLS. Maybe they give Messi a nomination or something. Find a way to make money off of him in the promo. Wait, would we get a Saudi league? Would they give us a Saudi league, bro? Saudi league specific? Could you imagine that? Might give them a shot. I'd probably do some NWSL. I miss the days when everything was separate, though. Obviously, it was before women were in the game. But man, remember the League One league specifics? How fun those were? Team of the season was crazy for Rodman? Yeah. They were so juiced because there was only so many rares in the league. So it was like almost a guaranteed border walkout every single pack. That's where the meme initially came from when it was like packing the same player over and over again. I'm blanking on his name though. I'm pretty sure he's an 83 rated Spanish dude in League One. I think he was a midfielder. Does anyone know who I'm talking about? There's 2 players actually. They kept going between 83 rated and 82 rated, I think, for a few years in a row. You'd get him in every pack. No, the German striker. Who is that German 82 striker? Fabian, you'd get a ton. Carlos Soler, you'd get a ton. Those 2 for sure, 100%. Voland. I despise Voland. I don't know who he is as a person. He's probably a genuinely nice person. Proper footballer. But I despise him just by the simple fact he was in every single one of my packs before we had a storage. So it's like I would just clear everything. I'd make another 5 upgrade packs. I have no League One cards left in my club. And then back-to-back Volans. And then I'd quick sell a gold rare. I'd be like, you know what? We're 5 hours into the stream. Screw it. I don't even have enough gold rares to make an upgrade. And I don't want to put them into a 1 rare. But then someone in chat I know is going to make a comment. Oh, Mumbo, why are we quick selling gold rares? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the gold rare into the 1 rare league specific with the rest of my gold commons. So I'll clear with the gold commons. I'll put the duplicate Volan into the 1 rare. And then the same person who I thought was going to comment, why are you quick selling? Will now put the comment, Mumbo, why are we wasting gold rares in a 1 rare upgrade? Can't win. Can't win. And then we're going to have, right now, it's fine because it's not on screen. If people ask if we packed the team of the year. I don't even know if I packed. Maybe on Pale Tools I packed the team of the year. Actually, low-key, let's check. Did I pack the team of the year and not realize it when we were on the Pale Tools? Low-key, that would kind of be the funniest thing in the world. Oh, I have one. I'm like, oh. Not going to lie. Thought for a second that was popping up with our club. It's not the case. We have not packed one yet. But I know for a fact, you can count on it. If you guys are in stream right now, even if you're not typing in chat, if you hear me, I'm going to lose my cool. There's going to be certain people who you'll see it. The number will be huge on screen. It'll be a Team of the Year logo with a number in it. And it'll say 0. It's not like they just clicked in the stream. They'll be watching for like 10 minutes. They'll be like, Mumbo, you packed the Team of the Year yet? Yeah, dude, I packed 10 of them. I just didn't put it on screen because I wanted to lie to my community. I'm now 12 hours into my day of just grinding league specifics. Slowly losing my mind because I packed 10 of them. And this is how I want to spend my time. Disregard the 0 on the screen, okay? Disregard that completely. Yes, I have packed every team of the year. I'm just now doing it for the love of the game. I remember last year, once we did not pack a team of the year for a little bit of time, but we packed a million of like the special cards. We put like, if you go back to our streams last year, on the screen, we would consistently have like a picture of every icon we packed, a picture of every special card with like a ×2 or ×3 next to them. And I would still have people come in. We had that. We had the exclamation mark team of the year that gave a full list of everything we packed. And you'd have people still come in and say, Mumbo, what have you packed? Some people you just cannot help, man. Bro, you're a great entertainer. You deserve more hype. Thank you, buddy. We have a little bit more hype on YouTube right now. If you're on Twitch, you're watching on Twitch, welcome. Feel free to drop a follow. But most of our community is on the YouTubes. So if you YouTube MumboElite, we're chilling, partying over here. How many HM did you pack last year approximately? Honorable mentions? That's a good question. I'd have to go back and look. 12? 12 would sound like it makes sense. 12 sounds like enough where if you're grinding every single day for hours on hours, you would occasionally pack one and you'd think it was a team of the year to get your hopes up just to have it not be. And not enough where it feels like it was worth your time. I feel like, yeah, 12 would probably be that number. HM likes, I'm done. Dude, I was just playing Pokemon today. I was playing Pokemon Radical Red on the emulator on my phone. The iOS emulator. Forgot I had it for the longest time. I'm like, oh, let me play a little bit of Pokemon. Football Shirt Collector. Thank you for the sub, buddy. HM like surf or fly. Dude, did anyone have, we called them back in the day HM slaves, where you would have one Pokemon that you'd keep in your team. You'd teach it dig, rock smash, sometimes occasionally depending on the Pokemon, maybe like a surf or fly could be on it too. Cut. Just anything you didn't want your actual Pokemon team to have. You just feed that poor Pokemon. Every single one of them. I remember my first time, one of my first times ever playing Pokemon when I was a little kid. I would accidentally teach like cut to my Bulbasaur and realize I couldn't remove it later. But then I realized I couldn't get more than one starter, and I wanted the other starter, so I'd restart my game. Then I realized I have a twin sister. We both have Game Boy Advances, and we had the technology that you stick the cord in. You can do like trades between the two. I would, if she was going to start a new game, I would either lie to her and say like, hey, this Pokemon's so good, let's trade. Or I would just start a new game for her, take the starter, trade it to me for a crap Pokemon, restart her game, get the other starter so I have all three, maybe get a multiple of a few starters, do that over and over, nonstop, until I had the team I wanted, then start her game to a certain point, and then boom. That was fun. Yeah, dudes. We're going to treat Team of the Year like a party, man. This year's going to be different than last year. Last year, we had too many crap packs saved that were sitting there spamming before we could even get to the good things. Where you're sitting there like, oh, I just want to get to this right now. I just want to get to this right now. This year's going to be different, man. This year is just going to be nonstop league specifics. Every stream you come into, starting tomorrow, we'll hopefully have 100 plus each day that we try to open. Bro was menu grinding Pokemon as a child? What? Bro, I grinded video games my whole life. Video games are amazing, man. Alright, how many did we just buy there? I feel like we got a decent chunk of cards. Spam those like crazy. So, my ideal scenario, like I was telling you guys about with a lot of these cards, I don't need them instantly selling. If I can lazy list for another 250 to 500 per card, that's like the greatest case scenario. Because it puts us in a spot then where... Let me list that real quick. The amount of cards we have to sell to pay for another league-specific pack is way less. So, just this whole week leading up to... You know what? I'm going to do all winter wild cards for 12.5. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh no, we'll do 12.2. Yeah, because we want to consistently keep them moving too. I got no school on the week of full team of the year. Nice, man. I was debating taking another day off of work because I have off for the last day of full team of the year for my birthday, January 31st. Does she go for anything more? No. But I think we'll have enough time on stream and off of stream where it's going to be one of those scenarios where we can kind of change the grind as we go. If I'm noticing I'm not opening as near as many packs as we need, I'll start spamming off stream on build tools a little bit more. Yeah, it's going to be literally spamming nonstop. It's going to be so beautiful. Yeah, realistically, I think I started the day on 10.5 mil. So anything over 10.5 mil is just pure profit for what we've done today so far. I still have all my golds I have to sell. So I got to go through, and I'm probably going to just quick sell most of my gold commons. I don't think there's many I would actually list. Does anyone know if there's something of value right now that I should pay attention to? I know, obviously, the Live and Sun golds. But is there anything else that's just booming in price that we should keep an eye on? Otherwise, I'll just go through and quick sell most things. No? Because, like, even if something is, like, 500 to 1,000, do I really care? Georgian players were 5K? Okay. But I don't think there's a Georgian gold, is there? Maybe? Saliba, okay, well, I'm not quick selling a Saliba. We're talking about, like, the gold commons and the gold rares that we have. If there's anything, like, specifically with those. Here we go. There's a goalie. Oh, you're talking silvers. Yeah, I'll keep whatever silvers we have. Yeah, we're trying to have our club as clean as possible for starting tomorrow. We'll have the untradables all in our club. That will work with. Gold commons and gold rares. We'll build up some packs with our untradables so you clean. And then the rest will just go crazy on. I'm excited, man. Watch us not get league specifics tomorrow, and we don't get them until full team of the year. And then the game dies because no one wants to play it. That'd be the dumbest thing EA could do. EA has the opportunity to give us not only league specifics tomorrow, but exchanges. And change the full course of this game. Imagine the hype if we got league specifics tomorrow, but no exchanges, and we're like, oh, there it goes, no exchanges. And then the day that the full team of the year starts, EA goes, oh, you thought we were done? Boom. Why are you quick selling rares? Because we're quick selling for essentially the equivalent price of what we'd buy them on bid for anyways. The ones I'm selling right now are very few that we had at our club for $575. Those very few, like 10 to 20, we could bid $550 on the few that can actually sell at that price. Or you can bid at that price. And we'll get them back for less than what we just sold for. The rest will be $600 on bid, which we don't have, so it's perfectly fine. Does that make sense? Yeah. I just want to be kind of as clear as possible in terms of tradables out of our club. Because it's going to be a hassle having to deal with tradables, untradables. Is there something we can sell? Is there something we can't sell? I should honestly... It will screw me for when I go back to League SBCs eventually, but it would kind of be fun. We should try to get rid of most silvers and bronzes too. Like, get to a state of our club is just literally essentially gone. That would kind of be fun. Yeah, we had so much stuff there. So, what I'm debating right now is two things. I can make gold upgrades. Actually, you know what? I'm not debating. We're just gonna do that. We're gonna take all gold commons in the SBC storage. And then we're gonna take all gold commons in our club. And we're gonna make gold upgrades with them. We're going to open those. We're going to see if we can get a crap ton of gold rares in our club to start. And in our duplicates. Because we need as much space as possible. Can you quick sell SBC storage? Or do you have to put it into something? Like, if I have bronzes and silvers just chilling there, does it give me the option just to get rid of it? Oh, sweet. Yeah. Oh, it's the championship cards. I'm waiting for picks tomorrow. Ooh. So with picks, where I would be kind of caught in between is if there's like a pick where it's all just commons, I'm all for it. Any player pick that requires rares, I really don't want to do. Even if it's a few, I don't know whether or not it's worth it. Maybe to clean up, do a few here and there. But I think mainly for me focusing on the league specifics would be where it's at. Because, like, I don't think I'm going to get a team of the year out of a player pick. But if we get exchanges and I can spam, that's a different story, right? We're going to have even more unlimited packs, and we could do both. I don't need the fodder. We already have essentially unlimited fodder. If we don't have exchanges, I'm not going to need more fodder. I'm just going to want a team of the year. I think league specifics would still be the best way to go about that. Bro, FIFA's been so dead for me this year. I'm only back for team of the year, but my team is cracked still. I would say I'm finished Evo and Zidane and start mini grinding. Nice, man. Yeah, literally, the game is whatever you make it. Some people make the most amount of teams. Some people Evo their favorite team. Some people get to a certain point and then stop playing. Some people never stop playing. Whatever gives people enjoyment. But team of the year, it's like everyone's back for team of the year. Regardless of what people said before, they're back. Can you explain what league specifics usually require? League specifics, if they're like almost every single other year, will be the premium league specifics, where it'll be a La Liga / the Women's Spanish League together. It will require 11 rares for gold rares, and you'll get in return usually 3 rares, and then 8 gold commons. And then for the league specific 1 rare pack, it usually costs you 11 gold commons, so you don't have to put any rares in it. And in return, you get 1 rare and usually 2 or 3 gold commons from that league. I would also like to say I've still never completed an Evo. Really? Dude, that's wild. Look at our team. Disregard the Cruyff and the Petr Cech. 09 from the pass. Ballard through the Evo. Huggins through the Evo. Hume through the Evo. Bellingham through the Evo. Alshish going to be an 89 through the Evo. Dan Neal. Diallo through an Evo. Jack Clark through an Evo. Boz about to be a 94 through an Evo. We're cooking, man. Slowed down on Evos this year. I'm back to doing them again. I would like to do even more. It just feels like we're at the point where the main squad, most stuff can't get upgraded by an Evo. And the stuff you're really waiting for aren't even worth it, because they're such like specific things. EA so annoying. Release the exchanges. Yeah. Like I said, I want them so bad. I don't want to get my hopes up, though. If we get them sometime during Team of the Year, that'd be great. Doesn't have to be right away. If we get them during full Team of the Year, that'd be 6 still. I'm going to kind of wait to use all my coins until then. I don't want to put 10 million into gold rares before we might get those, but I just hope that even if we don't get them during Team of the Year, EA releases them after that, because if we don't get them at all this year, that's the biggest waste. I need PP so bad. I have way too many gold commons. Dude, do gold upgrades. You get double the amount of gold rares, which means you can make double the amount of league-specific packs. I'm 90%. I think they won't come, and 10% they could. It really could go either way. My reason for why I would make a case that we could get them is, like most things, it's already in the code. EA would have to do more work to remove something, and the only reason they would remove something or change something is if it was too good. As we know all too well with like promo packs and stuff, if the pack weight's a little too good, they have to remove it and make it crap weight, especially for the ones people are spending money on. Screw you, EA. But for exchanges, exchanges was the weird middle ground where the pack weight wasn't great in it, but it was such an unlimited grind where as long as you were on the game long enough, you would essentially be able to pack almost anything or craft almost anything. And that, I feel like, sent a lot of people to Pale Tools because it's essentially doing the same thing you do on console. You're just able to do a lot more because the menus are so slow. Which then, EA's response to that, instead of like saying, hey, we're going to try to fix our menus, EA just copies some of the things that Pale Tools does. Instead of maybe just hiring the Pale Tools guy to work for them or to figure out how he does their stuff or to incorporate it some way. EA just goes, no, we're going to make a crappier version of Pale Tools and put it in the game. The move this year should be La Liga, Liga F. No, almost every single one of my league specifics until I pack a team of the year is going to be that league. Yeah. If we're like 1,000 plus in and I still haven't hit one, I maybe will switch to some other leagues, especially the one with the women's goalkeeper, because that's probably going to be the cheapest card. I think it's the NWSL, right? So you'd still have a chance at some of the good NWSL cards and quite a few walkouts too. I don't really think I need to do Prem. I really don't care too much. Paleta. Yeah, Paleta's the homie, man. I love how he makes an update like multiple times a week, and he'll just sit there on like, I believe it's Twitch live stream. Maybe he changed since last year. Like, he'd sit on Twitch live stream with some people. He'd be playing music, he'd be coding, he'd be making edits and changes, and then he'd do a new one. Then a new one. And then by the time I'd get on Pale Tools, when people convince me to, they're like, oh, Mumbo, you're using the one from 2 days ago? He's already had 5 updates since. You should get to the 12.5 one. Oh, Mumbo, I know you just updated to the 12.5, but 2 minutes ago he came out with the 12.7. You should do that one too. I have no idea about league-specific grinding, to be honest. What do you mean? They would have to remove it? They are not in the game now, so they couldn't just leave it untouched? No. What I mean by remove, to my knowledge, is most things in a FIFA/EAFC game are copy and pasted each year. For example, like the gold, bronze, and silver upgrade, where I don't think they have to do anything code-wise to bring it into the next game or tweak it too much. It's just essentially the same copy and pasted stuff. Which in theory, for them to like add or remove it from a game like this, they would have to look at exchanges and say, hey, this was something people really enjoyed. Is this something we should keep in the game? Or is this something we should remove? Or not add to the next one? So whether or not they actually removed it or copy and pasted it over, they made the active choice to say, hey, we're at least not going to give it at the same day that we did the previous year. So whether it's coming or not, whether it's in the code or not in the code, no clue. All I know is we had it the first day of Team of the Year last year, I'm pretty sure. And this year, we haven't had it. Doesn't mean it's not coming. Doesn't mean it's not going to be different. Like I said, last year, if you would have asked me to be in charge of EA's content, I would have never came up with the idea of exchanges the way they did it. And honestly, it was the best menus thing I've ever seen. It truly changed the game completely. One of the biggest W's EA's ever done. Honestly, hot take, duplicate exchanges are better than any League SBC we've ever had. You can talk about how you loved old school League SBCs. You can talk about how much you missed those days, missed the days of spamming BPM, missed the League SBCs from a few years ago. Nothing comes close to duplicate exchanges. Truly, the person who made them, I hope, is still at the company, and they listen to them a lot more. Because that was, again, the perfect mix between, if you do a few of them, you're not expecting to get anything from that pack alone. Some people will eventually get something from it, but it's more about the idea that you consistently have cards in your club, you're consistently opening something, it eventually hits, but you're building something else in the process. It was truly beautiful. What if they said, A, just leave it in the code? Well, just not activate it. Yeah. That too. Like I said, that's all that stuff's over my head, so I don't know one way or another. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, my move is I'm going to try to make as close as I can to 100 of the league specific tomorrow, the premiums, if we get them tomorrow. That's my move. And then for Monday stream, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every single day, every single stream will be me either using coins or the fodder in my club. If we have exchanges, it's going to be even easier. I won't even have to use coins. We'll just be spamming packs. And the way I think I'm going to do it is clear. See, here's the thing too. If we don't have duplicate exchanges, I'm truly going to have all 100 of my duplicate storage at some point become walkouts if I don't put them somewhere. Because I'm going to have so much in my club already. So I'm going to have to figure out something to do with those. Maybe the Gamble Icon SBCs. Maybe Bale, if Bale's coming. Question though. Does anyone remember for 89s, the 89 exchange last year? How many? It was 51 cards. How many of the 51 cards were rare? Does anyone remember? I want to do some quick calculations for that. Pretty sure it's 17. Okay, we'll go with 17. Does anyone have a guess or know for sure what it was? That sounds somewhat right. All right, so we're going to do a few things. We're going to look up the price of 89s right now. Cheapest by rating. They are 17K, 18K. We're going to say 18. Let's say they cost 18. I know there's going to be like better value ones, so if we ran this with maybe like 87s, it'd make more sense. But if I did 18K with my 10.5 mil, I could buy 583 89 rated cards, okay? With that, not even including the commons, which would be a crap ton, we would have 17 rares per one. We'd have 9,916 gold rares. Divide that by 11. That'd be 901 league-specific premium packs. Oh my gosh. You know what? No, let's run it. If we did it, we counted everything as a gold common, no gold rares. We just put everything in, like, let's say the one rare. What was that? Let's do 10.5 divided by 18. 583 times, what, 51? 29,750 gold cards. Divided by 11. 2,704. One rare league specifics with the commons. Oh my gosh. Disgusting. Bro, stop contemplating gambling all your coins. LMAO. It's not contemplate. Okay, they did it again. They flipped the order. They want me to open those defender packs so bad. It's just truly seeing the effect that exchanges would have on the game. If exchanges come, I'm truly convinced I don't have to get under 10 million coins. Because we have so much stuff already. Gold upgrades, I can't even escape walkouts. What's your strategy? Define what do you mean what my strategy is. What's my strategy for what? All right, so if I can get them for 600 coins, it would cost me 660K, which by the time everything sells, we'd still be above 10 mil. If I continue to trading, that number will continue to go up. So what I could do in advance for tomorrow, I keep trading, I keep bidding, I keep flipping. We'll just make more and more liquid coins. And then I'll make 100 premium league specific La Liga, Liga F, before we go live tomorrow. I'll try to get most of that done as possible. There might have to be like the first 10-15 minutes of making some as well. Because I don't know how many I'm going to be able to get done on my lunch break. Jeez, my voice is going. Something to note. if we do get the league specifics tomorrow, the first thing to go is the 550 bids. I think you'll even see people starting to bid 550 now. There's not, I think, enough cards where you're going to consistently be able to maybe get 11 without getting dupes, which isn't the worst thing in the world. If you want to start bidding 550 on these, if you're convinced they're coming tomorrow, they're not going to get cheaper than this. If you're going to do nothing else until then, if you want to start bidding 550 to save some coins, store what you can. It's going to save you a little bit per one. You're not going to be able to make 1,000 with bidding 550. It's not possible. People are already bidding 600. But again, we'll make a video on it tomorrow. If they come out, look at the formation. Even though formation's not important for chemistry reasons to get it done, there's going to be a lot of content creators buying out certain cards in certain positions. As you see here, already for 650 coins, for left back, we're almost to a minute already. So this is where it's going to first really speed up with the gold rares being bought. So if you guys notice cards go to all 650, probably could get some 700 sales for left back and right back. If you notice everything's 750 to 800, probably could bid 600 to 650 on those left backs or right backs. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're making stuff. We're all going to start going our different routes in terms of how we grind. There's no one way to do it. There's a million different ways you can go. I know I'm going to be way different than a lot of you guys because I've been using the past few months just to build up as many liquid coins as possible to turn off my brain during the Team of the Year. Those of you struggling for coins right now, I recommend finding some trading tips. We have them in our trading playlist if you want our advice for what I'd recommend as trading tips to make as many coins between now and the full Team of the Year as possible. Even if it's between now and tomorrow, I think if you stick to special card sniping and bidding, you could probably make at least 100K by then. So yeah, enjoy. Have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go work out. Before I leave, is there any last questions? Monday through Friday, we should be live every single day of this upcoming week, work week. The weekend, I should be live every single day too, even longer on Saturday and Sunday. But Monday through Friday, 4 hours afternoon content. So for me, it's 4 p.m. Eastern time. For a lot of you guys in the UK, it's going to be, what, 10 in the UK? I have a question. Blake, you don't have a question. Have you packed 15? Yeah, we packed 15 of them. Yeah, we'll put that up on screen for tomorrow. But yeah, have a good night. God bless you guys. Be safe. And yeah, we will see you later. Peace.